Hello everybody, this is Sutek94. And I welcome you to Noop's Odyssey, developed and published by Philip Rideout in 1998. So, funny story behind this video. I was originally going to do a video about a different game called Bee Hunter or Bahunter or however you say it. And I was trying to remember what that game was all about, so I looked up a couple of videos on YouTube. And in the comments section of one of those videos, somebody was describing this very game. And I was like, oh my goodness, I remember this. Just seeing the name Noop's Odyssey, it caused a wave of memories to flood into my brain. And so here I am, making this video. And I'll probably do a video about that Bee Hunter or whatever it's called game at some point, but this is Noop's Odyssey. Yes, you do control the weird gelatinous yellow entity whose name is presumably Noop. I mean, this game is called Noop's Odyssey after all. And it's obviously a platformer. A puzzle platformer to be precise, and that's really about the gist of it. You're just going from point A to point B, solving puzzles along the way. In fact, the video alone could probably explain this game better than I could. But I'm still going to try because this is an obscure game that I think deserves some time in the spotlights. So, one mechanic that is very noteworthy is the babies. There are babies scattered throughout most levels. They look like miniature versions of Noop, and you have to save them. Well, I say that, and I don't think they're required to complete a level or otherwise progress through the game. Now, if you manage to have one of your babies die, you take a hit and Noop says, "My baby!" And by the way, after about 4 or 5 hits, you die. Or rather, you lose a life. Yes, this game has a life system. You're never explicitly told how many lives you have, but after about 2 or 3 lives, you go back to what's technically level 2, for some reason. I guess the first level with the weird neon palm tree silhouette background things was just a tutorial or an introduction level? I don't know. But what I do know is, there are ways to pick up more lives. You can either collect $5, hey, $5 get a life, I'm sure somebody's going to make a joke about that. Or you can collect these word art things that literally spell out 1-up. And the only other pickups I noticed were hearts, for health obviously, and these yin-yang symbols that usually unlock other parts of the level. And that's really about it for gameplay. I could tell you about how well it controls. It's adequate. There, that's all I really have to say about that. But one thing that really sells this game for me is the sound effects, and I'm actually going to play a short clip of the game without my voice, just to let you hear how the game sounds. That guitar twang that plays whenever you bounce off a spring, that has to be my favorite. But anyways, I should point out that there is only one music track throughout the entire game. It's only about 30 seconds long, it only plays at the start of every level, and thank goodness it does not loop, but you can change it. I guess if you had one song that you wanted to hear over and over and over and over again, yeah, you probably guessed that I was going to do something like that. I could not resist. But anyways, what do I think about this game? Well, it looks simple, it plays simple, and honestly, I never really had any feelings for this game one way or another, even when I was a kid. Now, sure, it's competent, it's fun, and yes, there is a bit of a challenge to this, But at the same time, I kind of find it hard to give this game any kind of recommendation, or non-recommendation for that matter. I don't know what part of this game makes me feel this way, but I do feel this way. So all I'm going to say is what you've seen in this video is probably going to make you decide whether or not to play this. Now, the game is available for download from the developer's website, which I will throw in the description. And for now, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, and as always, I hope to see you again soon.